My name is Senna. Let's talk some politics. So yesterday, the government held a press conference, a buying organized press conference through the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, the minister himself, Honorable Emmanuel Akufo Addo. Now, press conference it was very simple. Nini nane say a contact mining firm, the police with the Forestry Commission, a 12-hour operation. Ewo Tano Nimri Forest. Who say a contact mining firm, as say the forest reserve and then the Tano River. Now, a contact mining firm belongs to a very popular figure in this country, Chairman Wontumi, who is the MPP Ashanti Regional Chairman, right? And we've seen Chairman Wontumi show gold on live TV and all that. And yesterday press conference, the minister was even crying at a point because we heard the distraction a contact mining firm allegedly from the minister's own mouth. A course and now course it to the forest reserve. Now we say now a lot of people are speaking, a lot of people are talking, people are saying whatever they want to say. But me, there is someone I want us all to blame. And I am not just saying this because of politics. I am saying this because I have figures, I have facts. I'm a debetremo. Namu who say, why any was he blaming? Saying that you say a contact mining firm, I say a forest reserve like the Tano Nimri Forest Reserve. Who are we to blame? I am going to blame ex-president Akufo Addo. Before we come to that point, before I come there and I show you why I'm going to blame ex-president Akufo Addo, let me show you something. So this is the video that was posted yesterday by government, okay? Official video posted by government, and you see clearly the distraction that allegedly a contact mining firm are causing to the Tano Nimri Forest, okay? So let's watch the video. I'll be playing the video. So you are watching the video and you are seeing. So all those brown areas, is supposed to be a forest reserve. So you are supposed to see green areas now brown in na. And this is the Tano River. In brown. So all these areas, a forest reserve allegedly a contact mining firm. Right? This is the video officially, and every single thing right here is officially released by the government. Aban any releases our video we officially. Into any propaganda no be here. So watch the video. Baby, so that is an excavator. Yes, say a year Indiano. Into baby who brown piano is supposed to be green, but ya say honina. This is supposed to be a forest reserve. So the overview into the Tano River. So from the press conference yesterday, this is what the minister talked about. And so that is government's official position on this whole thing, right? So after we watch the short video, I'm just going to show you the reason why, for me, I am blaming ex-president Akufo Addo for this. So this distraction, share the stretch, what has happened. This is serious. This is serious. You're saying say because gold. Because of gold. Okay, so I think say at this point we've seen enough. So let me show you another thing, right? Let me just show you another thing. So before that, let me give you a brief story, and then you understand why I am blaming ex-president Akufo Addo. So somewhere in 2022, there was a journalist, and there is a journalist known as Erastus Asare Donko. And Erastus Asare Donko, Juma with multimedia, okay? Into Joy FM, Ekosi saying Asempe FM, Omunina Ekahwa, and you're from multimedia. So Erastus Asare Donko works with them. So Erastus Asare Donko in 2022 released a footage in the Tano Nimri Forest. Ubehune said, na excavator bi essay asase ewo ho. Na excavator no na label la yede ato excavator ne ho eye akonta mining. And so Erastus Asare Donko released that footage. And so Ghanaians were up in arms. And they were calling on the president, say, how is it that in a forest reserve, any coin say will be a cocoa 2 gold ewo hono. Yehu Akonta mining. And we all know, say Akonta mining belongs to a Chairman Wontumi. So what is going on? So a lot of people called on government and state security, say, hey, take action. Now, what happened was government officially released a statement. And this statement came from the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources then, Honorable Abu Jinapo. He was the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources. And let me read the statement now. And this statement was made on 30th September 2022. Let me read it. As a press release, Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. So you are seeing the official letterhead of the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. Every single thing here is not propaganda, but official document. Now, I say, Minister directs Forestry Commission to halt Akonta Mining Limited's operations in the Tano Numeri Forest Reserve. So this letter or this press came from the minister on 30th September 2022. Minister saying, say, Akonta Mining Firm, and Akonta Mining, no, Chairman Wontumi, the mining company, no, Omako Akobuera Tano Numeri Forest. Now, minister no air order, say Forestry Commission and stop it. Sadiena Akonta Mining air yanking kind. I said the attention of the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources has been drawn to publications about certain operations by Akonta Mining Limited in the Tano Numeri Forest Reserve in the Amenfi West Municipality in the Western region. Records available to the ministry shows that while Akonta Mining Limited has a mining lease to undertake mining operations in some parts of Samraboy outside the forest reserve, the company has no mineral right to undertake any mining operations in the Tano Numeri Forest Reserve. So the minister, in the very first paragraph and second paragraphs, say, yes, Akonta Mining, no, ya more wontumi, say, womunko 2 gold, will be before. Now, so Tano Numeri Forest Reserve, nankasane die, Akonta Mining, ye man, kwan se wonko ye bibia wo ho. Inti se Erastus Asare donko etumi di video aba ne yehu ne se Akonta Mining Tano Numeri Forest say asase dia yenkon stop your mo. That is what the minister said. I say our records show that Akonta Mining Limited on 25th August 2022 applied for a mining lease to undertake mining operations in the said forest reserve. By a ministerial directive, all recognizance, prospecting and or explanatory activities in forest reserves in the country are suspended, except in exceptional circumstances. Although this directive does not affect mining in forest reserves, Akonta Mining Limited's application has not been determined. Accordingly, any alleged activity being undertaken by the company in the forest reserve is illegal. So the minister said, say, yes, Akonta Mining ababe apply, say nankomo pesi yemo mo kwano mo koko 2 gold ewo forest reserve. Nanso aban ampene onye decide say obema Akonta Mining kwan. It is yakwa ko hu ne say Chairman Wontumi company no omu 2 gold ewo Tano Numeri Forest Reserve na yemo mo kwan into Forestry Commission enkonko stopping no. This was the letter coming from the minister, clearly admitting, say indeed, the Akonta Mining no, now one more year idea illegal. You see, when it happened this way, people started petitioning the IGP because officially you have government outfits confirm and say indeed what Akonta Mining was doing was illegal. So people petitioned President Akufo Addo to arrest Chairman Wontumi. People petitioned the IGP to arrest Chairman Wontumi. In fact, the Attorney General, a lot of people piled pressure on the Attorney General, Godfred Dame, who was going around wanting to prosecute NDC, MPs, like Atofosin and the likes. When this matter came to him, basically, he also didn't do anything. They didn't actually do anything on the matter. Until January, right? Until January 2023, because apparently, okay, what happened was Ghana, Catholic bishops, Yankrofobia Ghana has in a Yana Sembiba, they are very vocal. Catholic bishops and so Kasai, President Akufo Addo say, take an action on Chairman Wontumi. So idea we are Ekosono, and try take an action on Chairman Wontumi. Clearly, the oil is illegal. And then January, just a few months after this statement, President Akufo Addo met with the Catholic bishops, and this is what President Akufo Addo told them. He said, Akonta mining not engaged in illegal mining. President Akufo Addo told the Catholic bishops, say, Munyai, in some way, Kafa Chema wontumi hune yentro. That time na officially police enfa investigation emba abonti man beka se yentro. Obi anfa investigation ba abonti. President Akufo Addo koko to eye asofo no e no katro mo se yentro. Chema wontumi ne mining company no onye bibia wota no numere for the oye no onye bibia ye illegal. And Ghanaians were like, we've seen videos from Erastus Asare Donko. We must say assassin saying you know. So what is the president saying? And so and there say new governments are back. Now we have a 12-hour operation in the Tano Numeri forest. And today they've arrested some people involved. Nende omo de abanomo the video where aba betuja. Na ye ni na ye hu de Chema wontumi Akonta mining firm no allegedly omo de aye Tano Numeri forest. Who do we blame? Because just 2 years ago, the president came out and told us, say, Chema wontumi ni Akonta mining and they are not involved in any illegality at Tano Numeri forest. But this is a footage, as you are all seeing, of the Tano Numeri forest. I say no. So who are we to blame? For me, I will blame the ex-president. You see, these are some of the things in Tiana, Eyana, and Crawford, sorry, our more can. So President Akufo Addo allegedly no one here because the way he defended Chema wontumi no it was so bizarre. And so some people were alleging say is it that Chema wontumi is more like a cover up for the ex-president? Some people were saying that all over social media. Some NDC people were saying that as to whether it is true or not. We all don't know. But people were alleging all sorts of things. But today the video is there and we are all seeing. And the government is blaming Akonta. Unless say ABR, it is not Akonta mining and the current government is just trying to blame Akonta. But as the records show our current government no a press conference and ra kano or say a Akonta mining firm and our causes are distraction in na. Then again, what I'm going to say about this government also is that yes, Remo, you have to say you've arrested some workers of the Akonta mining firm. Ya te said, Mwachi China 4 BB 8, Mwachi Mema Bay 39, Mwachi Mbaso se 6 or said yen. Esremo. You see, Sa Ejumayefo na Ekokochi Omono. They are not the distractors. Omono, they are just people who want to work. Any amount Wejuma no Mobabe to Galamsey. You know the real culprits. It's if for nothing at all, go after the real person. As I say, if you are arresting and you are prosecuting, you know the owners of the company. Go after them. That's what I'm going to say. Comment box the moment I say.